Are you kidding me? I need a yes.
Yeah, so
Totally
I'm gonna stop my video. I'm gonna eat dinner while I'm like at a dinner show right now, you know?
I love it. I had a great gig last night. I mean, I was scared out of my mind for COVID, but you know, I'm tired of the whole thing. So we had a wonderful gig.
Where were you?
We're in Harlem in my favorite club, Shrine, and it was great.
You know, my dad owned bars and nightclubs, and he owned a dinner club.
Really?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Too bad he's not still around, right? Still not, because maybe I get a gig.
He's not. No, he called it the Mardi Gras. The dinner club. Yeah.
Cool.
Is that new Rabbi Elias?
Wow.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom,
Rabbi Elias. All right, away I go. Everybody shh. New York, when the snow falls. Paris in May. Sun going down on a romantic bay. They're lovely things, but allow me to say you're just too beautiful for words. Some lovely ladies, they put on a show. You see them in movies, they're beautiful though. Darling, to me, they're just ages ago, and you're just too beautiful for words. Can't describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tip of your ear, dear, and I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up, stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. Oh, you're just too beautiful for words. Some lovely ladies then put on a show. You can see them in movies, and they're beautiful though. Darling, to me, they're just ages ago, and you're just too beautiful for words. Can't describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tips of your ear, dear, and I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up and stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. You're just too beautiful for words. Yes, that's my song, Too Beautiful for Words. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going to do another song for you. I think I'm going to do it on the piano. This musician I was playing with last night, he plays guitar, so he was playing, lead and stuff, and then he plays harmonica. But, they don't call it harmonica, they call it harp, because that's a cooler way to... It's not a harmonica, it's a harp. Okay, fine. And, but it's great. It was wonderful. And I don't know, it was a non sequitur, because it has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. It's a song from 1939 called I Miss You So. Those happy hours I spent with you, that lovely afterglow, most of all, I miss you so. Your sweet caresses, each rendezvous, your voice soft and low, most of all, I miss you so. You once filled my heart with no regrets, no fears. Now I find myself filled to the top with tears. I'll always love you and want you to. How much you'll never know. Most of all, I miss you so. Your sweet caresses, each rendezvous, your voice soft and low, most of all, I miss you so. You once filled my heart with no regrets, no fears. Now you'll find my heart filled to the top with tears. I'll always love you and want you to. How much you'll never know. Most of all, I miss you so. It's a sweet little song. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joseph Kalnicki. Welcome. And Chris Rivera. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom. Great to see you. I think I've been wanting to do this, the Joni Mitchell tune. I've done it for you guys many times. But there you go. It's coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river could skate away on, but it don't snow here, stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scheme. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. She tried hard to help me, put me at ease, loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. It's coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river could skate away on. Such a great song. Love that song. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who else is here now. Well, let me go to my participants. Nancy is here. Nancy Kaufman, good. Rabbi Miriam, she's got a drash for us this evening. Look at you. Rabbi Finkel is here. The quiet weekend following the smicha. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Chris Rivera. And Kemlin is here. Wonderful. All right, so that was a Joni Mitchell. I'm going to do, boy, you know, it's just, it's very cool to be able to just say, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do this. Sort of whatever feels right. I'm going to do this because I love this. And I do this often. This is from the Fantastics. And Bob in Colorado says it began snowing here around 2 p.m. Wow. So from the song The Fantastics, which I actually saw. I believe my mother is here. That she's the Lillian. That I found out that she's the Lillian that's here. Soon it's gonna rain. I can see it. Soon it's gonna rain. I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What are we gonna do? Soon it's gonna rain. I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain. I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What'll we do with you? We'll find 4 limbs of a tree. We'll build 4 walls and a floor. We'll bind it over with leaves, then duck inside to say, and then we'll let it rain. We'll not feel it, then we'll let it rain. Rain pell-mell, and we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live and love within our own 4 walls. We'll find 4 limbs of a tree. We'll build 4 walls and a floor. We'll bind it over with leaves, then duck inside to stay. Then we'll let it rain. We'll not feel it, then we'll let it rain. Rain pell-mell, and we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live and love within our own 4 walls. Pretty song. Pretty song. Okay. Fireworks. There are fireworks for, I guess, for Christmas. Is that why? Yeah. Cantor Styles, how are you? Thanks, Kemlin. Mom, Kemlin says hello. Let me see. There she is. I guess Isaac's watching too, right? Okay. I think it's time now for a Sinatra tune. Just time. So let me do that. All right. You get to hear it yet again. My favorite Sinatra tune. The one I always struggle with, and I try to get exactly right. It's called All My Tomorrows by my 2 favorite composers ever, James Van Heusen and Sammy Cahn. Today I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or 2. But I've got lots of plans for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not seem seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. But I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to. And all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, oh, some bright tomorrow they'll all come true. And all my bright tomorrows belong to you. Right now it may not sing like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. But I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow, and all my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you there at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just you wait. As long as I've got arms that cling at all, it's you I'll be clinging to. And all the dreams I dream, beg or borrow, some bright tomorrow they'll all come true. And all my bright tomorrows belong to you. I would take that. I'd probably want to punch in it means in the recording, in the studio. There's a couple things I heard that I could do better, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Critique my own work. I'm self-editing. Hey there. Hey, Sarah Jagerman. Thank you very much. Or Jagerman. Rosalind, how are you? Ashira, good to see you. Good to see you all here. It's great. It's great to have you. And let's see who else is here. Jeff and Lynn, good to see you. Rabbi Kirschman is here. Rabbi Richmond is here. Rabbi Zwang is here. Rabbi Tashman is here. You got nowhere else to go on Christmas Eve? Huh? What's the story?
Nothing better than spending Shabbat with you.
Oh, gee.
I don't even have to say that anymore, and I still.
That's true. You don't have to. You don't have to. But it's very nice. I'm going to try this. This will be a good one to go out on before we start our Shabbat service. Softly, I will leave you. What does that mean? I'll leave you softly, for my heart would break if you should wake and see me go. So I leave you softly, long before you. I'm just getting this image of this guy saying, let me get out of here, long before you miss me, long before your arms can beg me stay for one more hour or one more day. After all the years, I can't bear the tears to fall so softly as I leave you there. Now I want to know the subplot. Why is he leaving her there after all those years? So I leave you softly, long before you miss me, long before your arms can beg me stay for one more hour or one more day. After all the years, I can't bear the tears to fall so softly as I leave you there, as I leave you there, as I leave you there. Only Sinatra could get away with that stuff. You know? Come on. Who can sing that now? It's not gonna, it wouldn't work. Well, here we are. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful time this is that we can all be together with, I hope some of you are ordering Chinese food or doing something, something fun. And let's see. Chris Rivera, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. So, as I said, tonight we have you didn't hear it. We have a new kind of a new service to share. Thanks to Rabbi Cantor Robbie Sherwin. So I have a bunch of new slides here, some old, but a lot of new. So let's start with a little bim bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom. Who are those kids? Hine matov manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together in harmony. Yes, indeed. Well, look at all. Look at they're all. You're all like graduates. You're all rabbis now. Do you think I can get a week off? Maybe you guys could collaborate and let me, you guys do one. Hey, Terry Foster, how are you? Will Abraham, good to see you. Alexandria, and yeah. In fact, if you guys weren't here, we wouldn't have a good crowd, right? Jim, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble. All right, let's do a little bit of this, a little Ma Yafeh Hayom. Now you can tell this is one of my slides. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just see what the next slide says. All right. Chama merosh ha'ilanot nistalka bo v'netze likrat Shabbat hamalka hine yoredet hagdosha habrucha ve'im ha'malachim tzva shalom u'benucha boi hamalka boi hakala shalom aleichem malachei hashalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come gather to welcome the Sabbath, our Queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Draw near, and here abide. Draw near, O Sabbath bride. Peace also to you, you angels of peace. Peace also to you, you angels of peace. Such a pretty song. It's pretty. Yes? I'm seeing hands going. I'm seeing heads bobbing around. All right. So let's move right along. Let's do a little Yedid Nefesh. That's a nice song. Let's do that. Welcome to Shabbat. Well, Shabbat Shalom, Kemlin, and Rabbi Perez. Yedid Nefesh of Harachaman, Yedid Nefesh of Harachaman, Meshochav Decha, El Tzonecha, Meshochav Decha, La 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 El Retzonecha. Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Ishtachave lai el mul hadarecha. Ishtachave lai el mul hadarecha. You who love my soul, compassion's gentle source, take my inner nature and shape it to your will. Like a darting deer, I will flee to you. Before your glorious presence, humbly do I vow. All right, so let's see. Tonight, nothing but rabbis. No, Ellen, you light the Shabbat candles for us, all right? Ellen?
Yes.
Here, hold on. I'm going to share the screen. Here we go. There you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvoto v'tzivanu le'avdir shel Shabbat.
Everybody, amen. Thank you, Ellen.
Welcome.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel, a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord. Keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 Very beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Marvin, you're here. Now we can start. Thank you, Marvin. Hope you're well. Let's sing a little, let's do a little Shalom Aleichem. Where's my pick? There it is. I don't need a pick. Rabbi Kirschman, you have your guitar ready? She does. Here, I'm going to share this with you. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yashari, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlam, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech, malachei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bless us with peace, angels of the Supreme. Kadosh Baruch Hu. Raymond, Rabbi Jason is here too. Look at that. All right. Tzadik Katamar. Let's do that. Tzadik. Tzadik Katamar Yivra. Keres Balvanon Yizger. Shtuli Ved Adonai B'chatzrot Eloheinu Yavrichu Od Yenun Seva Shenim Rananim Yiyu Lehagi Ki Ashar Adonai Suri V'lo Avalata Bo. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. They shall grow tall like a cedar in Lebanon. They shall be ever fresh and fragrant to proclaim, Adonai is my rock and my redeemer. Moving around, boy, the time just goes so fast. It's so crazy. Sort of like the years. Wow. All right, let's continue with a little bit of. Oops. Forgive me. Bob, is that your puppy? Bob put a picture of his dog there. And Will has, I'm not sure, it looks like goats or cows. Not sure what they are, but they're beautiful. Or is that a dog? I can't really tell. And here's the fiddler, Liz Taub. Via Lizzie is here. She's waving. Good to see you. All right. Let's do a little Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi Mikrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Nikrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Shamu v'zachur b'dibur echad Hishmiyanu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad Shemo echad L'shem ultiveret Velit hilah Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Likrat Shabbat Lechu v'nelcha כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש ומקדם הנסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך, דודי לגרעת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Let us go welcome the Sabbath bride, for she is a fountain of blessing. Indeed, she is. Let's move right along. We have to move along with our the hour of service. You know how I know that? Hold on, I'll tell you why. Because it says right there, it says Marav. So we're going to move on with the Marav service. Rabbi Richmond, would you honor us with the Baruch Hu? I mean, just because you're a rabbi doesn't mean you don't have to do this stuff. Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai. Very good. All right, moving right along. We're going to continue with... Jackie, will you lead us in the Shema?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Elohim, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. So I'm looking around. Rabbi Elias, would you lead us in the Ve'ahavta, please?
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצאתך היום על לבביך. ושתנתם לבניך ודיברתם בעם, ושבתך בביתך ולבתך בדרך, ושופטך ובקומך. וכשרתם לאות על ילדיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Thank you. Let's inscribe these words on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. And thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. I am the Lord your God who is truth. And we continue now with a little. Jeff, where's Lynn? Is she all right? Is she there? Yeah. She's over there. Okay. He's pointing at you, Lynn. Tell him not to point at you like that. Okay. Lie, 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 lie. Oh, let me share this. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedor ba'kodesh. Ratahilot osevele. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Pardon me. La la la. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. I was just thinking about pardon me. I picked that up. That's my new thing. I don't say excuse me anymore. I say pardon me. I don't know why. Yeah, do we have any shrinks here? I mean, I migrated from excuse me to pardon me, and I don't quite know why. All right, well that's an analysis thing. Let's sing V'Shamru rather than get into it. Everybody I meet, if I need to do something, I say, pardon me, instead of excuse me. V'Shamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש. ושם ואמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבם ביום דברך ירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביום איכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריך הוא לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמידן בעלמא אמרו amen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to rise in body or spirit. I have noticed, I keep commenting, all of my students now use that. That's very funny. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat. Here we go. Let's start here. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu V'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Anora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevii Geula Livnei Bneihem L'man Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Ata Gibor Le'Olam Adonai Michai Hakol Ata Rab Lehoshia Mashiv Haruach U'Morid Hagashem Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed Mechayei Meitim B'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Mechayei Emunato Lishenei Afar Micha Mocha Ba'Gvura U'Mido Melach Melech Memit U'Mechayer U'Matzmiach Yeshua V'Neheman Ata Le'Achayot HaKol Baruch Ata Adonai Michayei HaKol. Ose Shalom Bimroma Uyase Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen Yase Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Yaseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'imru Amen. May the Maker of peace in high places bring peace to us. Jerusalem, all people around the world who are in strife, and we join together and say, Amen. Amen. Look at this new picture I got. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? It's Rabbi Robbie. Thank you very much. So it's time for our Torah service. So away we go. Let me just go back here. Let me see who else is here. Jeff, open the ark. Open the ark, Jeff. Thank you very much. All right, very good. Marvin, take out the Torah, will you? Take out the Torah, please. Vayehi ben Zoharon, vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu evecha, ve'yanusu misnanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael, B'Hikdushato. Okay, let's see. Marvin's got the Torah. Alexandra, close the ark, please. Close the ark. Thank you very much. Very good. Let's see. Who else? Who hasn't done something? Most of you have done something. I got everybody. Oh, Dr. Tina, do the Shema for us, will you please? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Dr. Tina is muted. Dr. Tina is muted. Unmute. There you go.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Everybody, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Do the next one. Echad Eloheinu. Go ahead.
Echad.
Oh, okay. It's for both of you. Okay, it's all right. Keep going. Or you know what, Dr. Tina, keep going. Echad Eloheinu. Go ahead.
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo.
Everybody, Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo. Now we turn back around. We face the ark, and we give a little bow at our just a little from the waist. God, Lul Adonai iti uneromema shemo yachdav. Lecha Adonai hagedula ve'hagevura ve'ativeret ve'anetzach ve'ahod. Ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'hamid na'aseh lechol lerosh. And we're back up on the bima now. Okay, we just processed around, and Rabbi, did I give you something? I'm not sure. Rabbi Kirschman, you would do the blessing before the Torah reading? You're muted. You're muted. There you go.
Sorry. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ve'ele shemot b'nei Yisrael haba'im mitzrayim. Eid Yaakov Yishuvei Tobau, Ruvain Shimon Levi Yehuda, Yisachar Zevulan Uvinyamin, Dan v'Naftali Gad v'Asher, Vayehi Kol Nefesh, Yotzei Yerech Yaakov Shivim Nefesh, Ve'Yosef Hayava Mitzrayim. And these are the names of the sons of Israel who came to Egypt with Jacob, each coming with his household. Reuben, Simeon, let's do the English. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Issachar, Zebulun, instead of Zevulun. It's close, right? And Benjamin, instead of Binyamin. And Dan, instead of Dan. Naphtali, Gad, you could say Gad if you read it in English, Gad, and Asher. The total number of persons that were of Jacob's issue came to 70. Joseph already being in Egypt. Rabbi Cashman, would you honor us with the blessing after the Torah reading, please? Tashma.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. So, ladies and gentlemen, this week we begin to read from the second book of the Torah, Shemot. Those of you that watched the ordination last week for the min. Oh, I don't think any of you came to the mincha, but we always on Shabbat we not only read the portion of the week that but we read during the mincha service. We read a little bit of the next Shabbat's portion. So we already started on Shemot last week, and by the way, that is a tradition. You know, after you finish on Shabbat. Like last week, we finished on Saturday with Vayechi, but then for Mincha, we read from the first portion of the next, chapter, which happened to be the second book of the Torah, and you read that on Mondays and Thursdays also. So it's very interesting. We get to read, and then on Shabbat, you read. So you read 3 times. Wait, 1, 2, 3. It's actually 4 times. Because you're reading Saturday afternoon, Monday, Thursday, and then on Shabbat. 4 times. All right. Anyway, so what I was saying is this chapter literally means names, and in English it's also called Exodus because it tells of the narrative, of course, from Egypt. The Hebrew Shemot relates to the names of the sons of Jacob who journeyed to Egypt, and after hundreds of years of living the good life, in Egypt, the Israelites became enslaved and yearned for salvation. In this portion, we cover approximately 80 years of the life of Moshe Rabbeinu, of Moses, our first prophet and rabbi. And we read about including his birth, his existence as a prince in Egypt, and his initial encounters with God in the desert. All of that in this one chapter. Interestingly, it takes the last 4 books of Torah and the rest of the year for us to learn about the remaining 40 years of Moses' life. So that's how significant this portion is for us. And it is perhaps a way to suggest that beginnings are a little less important to us to learn about, a little less important than endings in life. A human being's worth is not determined by where a person came from, but rather by what a person ultimately accomplishes. But I know very little about this portion. For the true insight into this portion, we turn to Rabbi Miriam Van Ralt, who will illuminate us for this portion. Welcome, Rabbi Van Ralt. Let me spotlight you. Good to go.
Thank you, Rabbi Blane. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Last Shabbat, we ended the first book of the Torah known as Bereshit, or Genesis. Leading us through the first families in human history, we now find ourselves some 375 years after the end of the Genesis text. The book of Exodus, Shemot in Hebrew, begins with the listing of names, which Rabbi Blane just read, a recounting of who's who as a new era opens. As we walk the streets of life, we regularly encounter the who's who in the world. Names play an important role in life generally, and in Jewish life for sure. Our parents give us names at birth, a part of the family planning that is full of awe and responsibility. Based on qualities that we would want our offspring to inherit and perhaps impart to the world, we labor over the names in the dictionaries as much as we may labor to physically birth the child. Some of us may have Jewish names in addition to our English names. Some of us may have names we have chosen or taken on later in life for ourselves. The Talmud teaches that each of us is known by many names, those we have been given and those we have chosen. In Eastern European practice, children are often named for deceased relatives as an honor, while in Sephardic and Middle Eastern communities, children are often named for living relatives. This week, we are introduced to a book known in Hebrew as Shemot, or names. We learn of the following individuals whose names have their own meanings in the Hebrew. For example, Miriam, fragrant water, Aharon, exalted, Moshe, drawn from water, Yocheved, God's glory, Tzipporah, bird, Gershom, stranger there, Eleazar, God is my help, and Yitro, his excellency. Each name conveys a message and some aspect of the personality of the character. Most important to this theme of names is the calling of Moshe and the name encounter with the divine. Moshe's life appears to us in the text of the Torah as a myth of the hero expounded. He encounters the divine one face to face in a most unusual scene, the bush that was consumed in fire but not burning. A voice instructs Moshe, I am the one who was known to your ancestors as El Shaddai. I am Yud He Vav He. I am what I am. Breath is my essence. This name is not a noun nor an adjective. It is a verb, a form of to be. We are informed of the divine one's essence as beingness. The name Yud He Vav He is a form of a verb that means something like that which will be. There are over 100 names for God in the Tanakh, and Kabbalah or Jewish mysticism teaches us that each word of Torah may be a form of the divine name. We humans create names for ourselves with our actions every day, through our work and through our interactions. Tonight, as we look out of our windows, we may see celebrations of our neighbors that call attention to the Jewish names we are known by. There is potential to feel the pang of being the other outside of the celebration. But wait, we have our own celebration right here, right now. We have Shabbat, which elevates this day above all others. With the names of our ancestors as a foundation, facing Yud He Vav He as a flame that is not consumed, how can these Shabbat candles lead us from the darkness we see in the world to the light of a new world? It is we who are called upon by God to kindle these lights and to take the flame with us as we go forth from this place. As the book of Shemot will lead us to the depths of slavery and then to the heights of receiving Torah in freedom, may we use our names to bring light to the world. May each of us create a name of blessing as we walk in this world. And may our thoughts become our dreams, leading us to a life of action with God's presence forever present. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will.
Shkach. Beautiful message. That's everybody. It's time. It's time, I believe. A little love. Can we get a little hugs for Rabbi Miriam? Everybody, come on. Big hugs. Bring it in. Bring it in. Shkach. Shkach. Thank you. So we need a little love, ladies and gentlemen. And that was very, very beautifully done. Thank you. Yeah, it's very warming to know that that we had a little bit to do with your rabbinic chops, and you're very wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move on. Oh, look, Brian Denker is here. How you feeling? How are you feeling, Brian? Rabbi Denker, and look, all your buddies are here. Rabbi Sarah is here. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we're going to do now a Misha Berach for those who are ill. So just type in the names that you'd like me to mention. And Sarita Steinberg, Lynn, Olivia, Evan, Anastasia, Marilyn, Gilbert, Shelley Poland, Jason Kinn, Emily Coleman, Sarita Steinberg, I said that, Devora Davira, all who are suffering physically and emotionally. Devora Bat Chana, Devora Bat Sarah, Cheryl Friedman, George Cosmidis, Ellen, Amy, Larry, G, Jean Cosmidis, Chris Hernandez's mom, Diana, Georgette Bat Chaim, Fred, Chana Bat Rivka, Rabbi Barbara Steinberg, Joel Gold, my dear friend, Rabbi Brian Denker, Rita Gordon, Chava Gal Orb, Oren Ben Miriam, Harrison Welford, all suffering with Omicron, Hirsch Fava Ben Chuna, Clementina, Michael, Diana, Julia Estevez, all healthcare providers, indeed. Francis Johnson, Conson, it must be Johnson, or maybe it's Conson. Perry Ben Betty, Jenny Botnina, Clinton Ben Ginny. Shirley Scott, Mildred and Jeff, Zach and Jordan Wells. Steve Fortzenzer, Jim Daly. Michelle Speckler, Terry. Dr. Susan Spitzer. All those who need physical and emotional healing. All who are homeless. Asaf and Jessica. George. Gabby. All who are hungry. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit. And let us say, Ellen Bat Sally Vanathan, let us say, George, Amen. We pray for refuah shalema for all those we've just mentioned. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin to conclude. I'm going to call up Hagba and Galila. Rabbi Marie, you're going to do Hagba. Lift up that Torah, all right? Lift it up. All right. Liz, do Galila. Wrap it up for me. Thank you very much. Very lovely. Okay. And now we're going to sing the Eitz Chaim Hi. It is a tree of life. Please join with me, ladies and gentlemen, as we sing. Eitz Chaim Hi, Lamachazikim ba, B'tom Cheha Meushar, D'racheha Darchei Noam, B'chol Nativoteha Shalom. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha V'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu And the ark is closed, and we join together. We did that already. Ein keloheinu, ein kadonenu, ein kemalkeinu, ein kamoshienu. Non como nuestro Dios. What did I do wrong, huh? Non como nuestro Dios. Non como nuestro Rey. Non como nuestro Salvador. Mich Eloheinu, Micha Adonenu, Micha Malkeinu, Micha Moshienu, quien como nuestro Dios, quien como nuestro Señor, quien como nuestro Rey, quien como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu, lo haremos a nuestro Dios, lo haremos a nuestro Señor, lo haremos a nuestro Rey, lo haremos a nuestro Salvador. Boy, that's tough to get out, I gotta tell you. Tahu Eloheinu, Tahu Adonenu, Tahu Malkeinu, Tahu Moshienu, tu el nuestro Dios, tu el nuestro Señor, tu el nuestro Rey, tu el nuestro Salvador. Aleinu leshabeach, ladon hakol, latet gedula, leotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei aratzot, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we remember those who are no longer with us. We join together for the Kaddish Yatom. I'm going to share it with you right now. We have new slides for the Kaddish. Here we go. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Whoops. V'akala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mavorach Li'olam Ulolmei Olmaya. Yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal. Shemei Dekudsha Berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom v'imramav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. V'yal kol Yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure it's been being with you this evening. I want to thank Rabbi Miriam Van Ralt for her wonderful message. Thank you for shining some light on our Torah portion this evening. Yeah, applause is good. We like applause. I see Liz has got, I just see hands. It's like this. There she goes. Okay. All right. So that's great. Now, next week, we have, it's New Year's. So I know all of you are going out on the town. I understand you're all going out. You got tickets to clubs and restaurants and, what's that? You don't? Sorry to hear that. It's horrible, isn't it? It's too bad. But come here. We're going to have a lovely New Year, and I believe that Cantor Nina Fine is going to join us. So we'll have some wonderful music, some wonderful singing. I have a message by a guest rabbi. Shh, I'm not sharing that information yet. What else? I'd like to hear from anybody here, some good stuff. Anybody have anything good they'd like to share? Come on. There's got to be some good stuff. I'll tell you. We had good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Well, you're just a cockeyed optimist. That's who you are. My granddaughter was over today, so that was good. And anybody else have any grandchild stuff?
Yeah,
Jackie's got something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to see all three of them on Monday at the aquarium. Cannot wait.
Oh, how cool is it? Which aquarium is that?
It's the Baltimore Aquarium.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that a nice one? I've never been there.
Fantastic.
Really?
Yeah. I love the octopuses. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But I love my grandkids more.
Sure you do. Of course you do. Is that a good place for them to run around without and
yeah, well, they're older, 17, 14.
Oh, okay.
12. Yeah.
They're not like 3-year-olds like mine and just,
Not
just
anymore.
bouncing off the walls. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? Oh, Rabbi Marie. Yes, Rabbi Marie. What's your good news? Can you unmute? Do you know how to unmute? There you go. You're unmuted, but your audio isn't working. Anybody read her lips? Can anybody read her lips? I can't do it. Okay. We can't hear you. I'm sorry, but we really would like to type in your good news and I'll read it. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Well, that I wrote a song this week, and I'm going to record it next week in the studio, hopefully, barring Omicron attacks or anything.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking a song.
Yes.
There you go. Are you speaking my language?
You inspire me.
Thank you. Mary Cantor Stiles says, she worked at New Jersey's aquarium training seals. There's a Cantor seal trainer. You never know. You just never know. Maybe could you get us a pass to watch that now? That would be so much fun. Johnny G. Yes. Wait, before you say it, Johnny G had an interview for a faculty position at university. So there you go. That's good. Anyone else?
About Rabbi Marie from Okeechobee, Florida has good news.
Yeah, but we can't hear her.
Oh, could you put it in the chat?
I suggested that.
Okay, write it in the chat, Rabbi Marie.
Yes, because we would love to know. You do. You never know, right? All right. So that being said, next week will be fun. So you have a place to go next week. Just bring a bottle of wine or champagne, and we'll sing. I'm just getting you primed.
Adon Olam works well with Olam.
Okay. B'terem kol yitzir nivra, leit nasa b'chefso kol hazai melech shemoni. You're right. All right. I'll save it for next week. I don't want to give it away.
Rabbi Marie wrote in the chat box. Rabbi
Marie, her outreach program is finally happening. Helped a few folks and answered calls for prayer. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Very beautiful. All right. So that being said, I'm going to bless you, and then we're going to here, because it's a pretty slide. Thank you, Rabbi Cantor Sherwin. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yer Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha. Wait a minute. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ronki. Yer Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha, V'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord bless and protect you, and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your heart be overflowing with love. Shabbat Shalom. Wait, don't go. Wait, don't go. Here we go. Baruch here. Keep it away from the piano. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. And this evening we have, ladies and gentlemen, pure greens with apple, lemon, and ginger, kale, spinach, cucumber, celery, zucchini, romaine lettuce. All of that in one little thing. Ready? Hold on. Just shaking it up. L'chaim. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all. God bless you all on the socials and here in Zoom. And once again, thank you, Rabbi Miriam. Beautiful job. See you all later, okay? Be well. Stay safe. Don't wear the cloth mask. Wear the paper ones now. Apparently they're better. Yeah. Go figure. All right? Shabbat Shalom. I'll stand at the door. Bye, everybody. No, what's happening? Yes, she was good. I know.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Yes. Yeah, the sermon was good. What's that? You want to talk? Well, go talk to her. Go ask her. Don't ask me. She had the sermon. Yeah, okay.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Kasha Varnishkas tonight, ladies. Kasha Varnishkas. Miriam, not Miriam, Eleanor brought in Kasha Varnishkas. It's great. I love it. My favorite thing. All right. Love you all. Good night. Shabbat Shalom.